All right, we need to go ahead and change this bottom section. I don't want it to say powered by WordPress or the theme that we're using. I just want this to be a simple copyright with our company name. And let's go back into our back end here. And unfortunately, there is no easy way to accomplish this. We can't just go to our customized settings and find copyright and just type it in. Fortunately, I know how to do this in the back end. So we're going to go to Appearance, and under Appearance you'll see Editor at the very bottom. So I want you to just go ahead and click Editor. And I don't suggest you mess around with any of these files unless you're familiar with CSS or HTML or PHP. But we are going to look over here on the right side, and we're going to look for footer. And I want you to click footer.php, or just footer. And this is going to open up the footer.php file. And follow along very closely because I don't want you to mess anything up. And here's a good practice that I like to do before I edit one of these files. Come down here below everything and just copy all the way up and make sure you have everything selected. And I'm just going to copy this. Just in case I mess something up, I can just restart over by pasting this whole entire thing. But don't worry, because we're not going to mess up. So we need to, I'm just going to delete these sections that we don't want. And if you notice right here, it says div class site info container. Well, just below that, it's going to start with an ahref. And I want to start right here and drag all the way down to the next A. You'll see it's this little closing A tag, or an open bracket and then a dash A and a closing bracket. So we're going to delete all of this A section, and you know that this is the correct section because we have the container above and the span right here below. And I'm just going into probably a bit too much detail right now and overemphasizing because I don't want y'all to delete anything you're not supposed to. So we know what we're deleting, so let's just delete this. And then we have this span section here. We're going to keep this. So from span to span, I want you to go outside this little last bracket. And we're just going to delete everything under this, which is another PHP statement. And we're going to go all the way until we see this question mark right here. And then the bracket, and that's the ending of the PHP statement. And let's delete that as well. So now we have this div, another closing div, and we just have this span class, which is great. Now we're going to put our information right in between. I'm not sure why that blue line won't go away. We're going to put the information right in between this bracket and this bracket where this little line is. So let's just delete that. And I'm just going to type in my company name. So type in your company name right now. So mine is yes to press. And we're going to do a copyright symbol. And in HTML, to do a copyright symbol, we're just going to type ampersand, copy, and then a semicolon. And then after that, we can do a space and do the year, 2014. I'm actually, well, it's so close to 2015. Let's do 2015. And when a lot of you are watching this, it probably is 2015. So let's do span class. So inside the span, we have yes to press at copy 2015. So we're not going to change anything else. You don't have to understand why this works or how this works. Like I said at the beginning, you have to have no coding experience. You don't have to know really anything, but I have showed you what to do here, so we can change that footer. So let's go ahead and just update this file, and let's see how that turned out. Cross your fingers we didn't mess anything up, and we did not. Where we go, we have our yes to press at our copyright 2014. So it looks pretty cool and a lot better than what we had, and makes it look even more like our own, website that's not running a very popular and free theme. So good job.